Hello everybody, welcome to the tutorial, the famous bolero Quizás, 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 written by the great Cuban composer Osvaldo Farrés in 1947. I modified the original tone of A minor first because it's way too high for me, but to find a good compromise so that it's just as easy, I resolved to present it to you in D minor and singing the verses in the throat voice and the chorus in the chest voice, which has a double advantage of not damaging my voice first and thus of avoiding having to use the transposition key of the digital piano. So I recommend that you always read the description of everything I offer you on my channel to check well what is the value of the transposition key and to apply if it's necessary. Naturally, if it's at 0, symbolized by the 2 letters K and T, key transpose, it means that there is nothing to modify. Today, for example, it's 0. Of course, nothing prevents you from increasing or decreasing the internal transposition of your keyboard. If this one is not adjusted to your voice, it's a question of vocal comfort. And the last word you will find in another video under the title guide to help you with the general understanding of the song. So let's start with this song. So what I suggest is to play first for the very beginners everything flat. We see all the chords step by steps, and with the song, of course, and in the second part we still play the Latin rhythm like this. Siempre que te pregunto que cuando, cómo y dónde. Yes, like this. If you're a little bit advanced, but for the very beginners first, let's start with this song. So you can start, we are on the scale of D minor. So we have 3 scale on D minor, the natural scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and root. The harmonic scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the melodic scale, sorry, that we're going to use, and the melodic scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's exactly the same thing, you see. So we're going to use, we have a B flat because D minor is a relative minor of F. And in F, 1, 2, 3, we have a B flat. Yes. So let's start. You can start just only with one hand if you want. Siempre que te pregunto. Okay. We have A, B, D flat, D, E, F, D. Okay. So with both hands, if you want, or more near to the other hand, you have the choice. Okay, or just with one hand. Okay. So siempre que te pregunto. So first flat, we have a D minor 7. That in inversion, that the second reverse. So let's have a look on the scale of D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 and root. Natural scale in degrees. I'm talking in degrees. So let me give you a trick which is very important to know, to learn. I know I tell you on all my tutorials because this is really important to make the difference between the major 7 and the 7. So you will always find, you see D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root, a semitone below, it will be a major 7, and a semitone below, you will always find the 7. And of course it will be not a trick if it doesn't work on all the tonalities. Okay, why? Because root, third, fifth, from the fifth, 1, 2, 3 semitone above, is that it's a third dominant, so we call 7, just only 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4 semitone above, it's a third major. So you see, a semitone is really easy to recognize. It's major 7 always, and the 7, it's a semitone below the major 7. Let's have a look, for example, on the scale of C, that's the most easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. So root third, fifth, major 7. You see semitone below the 7, and a semitone below the major 7, the C7, the 7th. Okay. You see 3 semitone above the fifth, the major fifth. Okay, so this detail very important. It's not really a detail, it's really important to know. So let's have a look. Third minor, half chord, half. So the first chord will be a D minor. So root, third minor, not the, you see 3 semitone above the root. Okay, the fifth and the seventh. So I take the root and I put the root on the top, and the third you see a reverse, and the third minor on the top, D minor. You see it's just only an inversion, and you have of course you can make all the keyboard like that. Okay, so we have D minor 7 in place. So we have A, C, D, and F. So again, siempre que te pregunto. In ballad, like this, with a small rhythm, que cuando, G minor 7, second chord. G, scale of G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root, third minor, you see 3 semitone above. The fifth, the D, and the 7. You see, it's really important to recognize between the major 7 and the 7th and the F. So G, B flat, D, and F. So what I'm doing, I'm using the reverse. The G is coming in the top, the root. Okay. So we play B flat, D, F, and G, and we play the root with our left hand, of course. Again, siempre que te pregunto que cuando. We're very near, very close to the third chord. It will be A7. Scale of A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 and root. 7, see semitone below. So root, third major, fifth, and 7. We have A, D flat, E, and G. Como y donde, and D minor 7 again. Tu siempre. I carry on the song. Okay, it's G minor 7 again. Tu siempre, A7, me respondes. So you have the choice that to do a descending chromatic scale is very, very interesting, to the D, to the D flat, to the C, to the B, and you keep the F and the A. But you see, it's one way, but you can use this way. Say, oh, this one, that the most important is make this descending. So you can start for the F and the G and D like this, or inside or outside. So again, let's have a look on from the start. Siempre que te pregunto, 1, 2, 3, 4, que cuando, como y donde. You say you can use this fantasy, this scale descending, or not. You stay like this. Tu siempre me respond. I play the melody just like a guide, but tu siempre me respondes. You can just play the D minor 7 if you want. Okay, play me respondes. You see, that's on the scale of natural scale of D minor. What I'm talking about in the introduction. You see, the B flat. So again, from the start, siempre que te pregunto. So if you want to do that, you can. Okay, que cuando. Como y donde, bam, bam, if you want, okay? It's an option. Tu siempre, G minor 7, A7, me respondes, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Quizás, because it's, you see, it will be exactly the same thing, the D minor 7, so it may be more interesting to do that because it's changing the tone. You see, not the tone, but the harmonic line you hear. quizás, A7. So it's more interesting to use we don't have to play again the root, or you can of course, but the 7 is coming in the bottom like this. The G will be just enough like this. Quizás, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and we fall on a D minor 6. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. D, F, A, and B. So again from the line. Siempre que te pregunto, 1, 2, 3, 4, or nothing. Cuando, cómo y dónde, tú siempre me respondes with nothing, okay? Quizás, quizás, quizás. And we resolve by B flat 7 and A7, a semitone below. B flat, scale of B flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root, sub 5th 7, B flat, D, F, and A flat. Okay? And a semitone below, you fall to a semitone to the B flat, to the A, and exactly the same thing. B flat become A, D become semitone below D flat, okay, F E, and E, F flat, G, like this, bam bam, okay, very easy, see, bam bam, and then we have the second verse, okay. So again, siempre que te pregunto que cuando, cómo y dónde, if you want, okay, it's an option, okay. Tú siempre, G minor 7, A7, me respondes, 1, 2, D minor 7, quizás, 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 2, 3, 4, and 1, B flat 7, A7. And I give you again the other chord. Siempre que te pregunto, D minor 7, que cuando, G minor 7, A7, como y donde, D7, D minor 7, sorry. Tú siempre, G minor 7, A7, me respondes, D minor 7, quizás, D minor 7 again, yeah. D, F, quizás, if you want to help you with a melody, you can, of course. A7, quizás, D minor 7, and B flat 7, A7. Okay. Second verse, it will be exactly the same thing, it's just only a lyrics change. Y así pasan los días. Okay. From here or lower, D of course, D minor 7. So again, y así pasan los días, D minor 7, y yo, G minor 7, A7, desesperando, D minor 7, y tú, G minor 7, A7, tú contestando, D minor, with a descending scale, okay, chromatic, D flat, C, B, or you can stay like this if you want, D minor 7. Quizás, D minor 7 again, quizás, A7, it's a reddit, okay, quizás. So, I play again from the start, slowly, the two verse, okay, and then after we're gonna have the bridge. Okay, siempre que te pregunto, as simply as I can, okay? Okay. In ballad, you can play like this. Que cuando, G minor 7, A7, como y donde, D minor 7, tú siempre, G minor 7, A7, mi respondes, like this, or inside, okay, in the middle, quizás, quizás, A7, quizás, okay, bam, bam, or bam, 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 you see, outside, in the middle, outside, too high, low, or in the middle, bam, 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 okay, okay, and then that's the bridge. You see, just at this moment, I have sing in the throat voice, and now I'm descending in the chest voice, okay? Because I can't do that. Está perdiendo el tiempo, pensando, pensando, it's really too high. So I'm going to use the throat voice. Estás perdiendo el tiempo. Estás perdiendo el tiempo. We're going to use the root third, fifth, okay, and the 7. I keep the 5th and the 7 in place, and the 3rd on the top, and I play the root with my left hand. So we have E, G, and D flat. So very easy. Estás perdiendo. So A, D, D, D. And on the D flat, tiempo, pensando, pensando, D6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, roots, the third major, and the 6. So we have D, F sharp, or G flat, and B, and we resolve with a 5th, but you can play just only the D and the F sharp. Okay, again. Estás perdiendo el tiempo, pensando, pensando. You can do as simply, está perdiendo el tiempo. Pensando, you just stay like this. Pensando, D6. See, bam, bam. Okay. Por lo que más tú, and again, the word change. Por lo que más tú quieras. Okay, again, that's A7. Okay. Hasta cuando, hasta cuando. Okay. So no again. Estás perdiendo el tiempo, pensando, pensando, por lo que más tú quieras, hasta cuando, hasta cuando. And now with a little melody, you can, because it's really easy. Estás perdiendo el tiempo, perdiendo el tiempo. Pensando, pensando, por lo que más tú quieras, hasta cuando, hasta cuando. And then the last verse. Y así pasan los días, exactly like the other verse. D minor 7, E yo, G minor 7. A7, desesperando, D minor 7, E2, G minor 7, A7, tú contestando, 2, 3, 4, okay, or you stay here if you want, okay, quizás, 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 or inside if you want, you have choice, okay. Exactly the same thing. You decide, it's options, okay? And then again, quizás, D minor 7, quizás, A7, quizás, and then again, quizás, B flat, D, F, okay, with the third and the fifth, B flat 7, quizás, quizás, A7, quizás. But if you want to finish with a beautiful harmony, not on the D but the D flat, it will be the major 7, D minor, major 7, and with a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, major 7, root and 9. Yes, but you can tell me the E, it's also the 2. Yes, but it's an extension. And we say D minor, 5th, of course, major 7 and 9. And so it's really beautiful like this. You see? So like this, quizás, quizás, quizás. See, or if you want to be a regular, you do that. It will be fine. Root, third, third minor, fifth, and root again. Okay. You decide. It will be really easy. So, and now maybe I sing you the song in ballad, all the songs, and then after we talk about the Latin rhythm, okay? Siempre que te pregunto que cuándo, cómo y dónde, tú siempre me respondes. You see? Quizás, quizás, quizás. 1, B flat 7, A7, y así pasan los días. Wow. Y yo, G minor 7, desesperando, 2, 3, 4, y tú, G minor 7, A7, tú contestando, bam, 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 okay. Quizás, quizás, A7, quizás, bam, 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 okay. Bam, 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 okay. And now the bridge. Estás perdiendo el tiempo, pensando, por lo que más tú quieras, hasta cuándo, y así pasan los días, y yo desesperando, y tú contestando, 2, 3, 4, quizás, 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 quizás. But if you want to play, because I will propose you perhaps in English and in French also too. You can add all the lyrics and start again. I didn't have the lyrics under my eyes, but you will start again if you want. Quizás, 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 and then in the other language I didn't have. Ya da 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 da. Da da. Da 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 da. Da 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 okay, you see, and again and again. So, and now I think it's time to talk about I think you have understood, you have all the tools for, because really simply we see again all it will be make a good rehearsal with the bossa nova. Because normally it's a bolero, but I try to make all my channels something very easy with 2 fingers to articulate a rhythm Latin. So, to make that, okay, siempre que te pregunto, our first chord is the D minor 7. So we're going to use the root. We don't have really interesting by the modal modes. I mean, it will be minor or major. It's not important for the root because we're going to use the root and the fifth. So let's have a look in the major mode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where is the fifth? It's A. Or in the minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It always a G. So we keep the root in place, and the G is coming at the bottom. Okay. What I'm saying, the G is at the A. I become crazy. Poor guy. So that the A. Sorry. Okay. I'm a little bit tired. I beg your pardon. So D and A. Okay, and A. So again, siempre que te pregunto. You see? So what I suggest is to make all the song. You can play simply like this, just only with a chord. Or if you want to articulate all the descending, the fantasy inside, I will show you in a second part, in a third part maybe. Okay. Siempre que te pregunto, pam, pam, pam. We see it like this. We play exactly the same chord. Okay. So I suggest to play all the song. We stay on the beat a long time because I have time to give you the words, the lyrics, the chords, and the name of the. And then you didn't have to find where is the fifth. Okay. So the root and the fifth, and I give you the name of the two notes that you need. Okay, I try to avoid these two fingers because you have a good view from the point of view from the top, and then you see. Okay, of course, normally I didn't play like this, of course, but you will have a good view on the. And I give you the note of the name. Okay, siempre que te pregunto, D minor 7, que cuando on the G minor 7 we play G and D. On A7, we play A and E. Como y donde? D minor 7, D and A, of course. Tú siempre. G minor 7, G and D again. Same thing on A7, A and E. Mi respondes. D minor 7. Quizás. We didn't change because it's exactly the same chord, but just in inversion, okay? Quizás, A7, A with E, okay? Quizás, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then B flat 7, A7, y así pasan los días, D minor 7, y yo, G minor 7, G and D, A7, we have A and E. Desesperando, D minor 7, D and A with left hand, okay? E two, same thing, G and D on G minor 7. To contest A7, A with E, to contestando. But you can play just like this, you see, very easy. D minor 7, D with A, quizás. Quizás, A7, A with E, quizás, 1, 2, 3, 4, and now está perdiendo el tiempo. On A7, we have the A and E, pensando. On the D6, you see, exactly the same thing. It's not important with the minor mode or major mode. We play D and A. O lo que más tú quieras. So we have A7, A with E, of course. Hasta cuando. D6, D and A again. And then the last one, the last verse. Y así pasan los días. D minor 7. Y yo, G minor 7, A7. Desesperando. So on A, of course, A and E. Desesperando. D minor 7 again. we have D and A, E2, G minor 7, G and D, A7, tu contestando, tu contestando, okay. So bum, 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 or here, like this, E2, tu contestando, E2, sorry, it's E2, tu contestando. You can just come or again on the bottom or not. I mean, contestando, bum, 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 or you can do E2, contestando, you see, D minor 7, quizás, quizás, so D minor, A7, A with E, quizás, 2, 3, 4, and quizás, if you want to finish the song, quizás, quizás, A7, quizás, or, but if you want to start again in other language, or the song, okay, to the start, siempre que te pregunto, you can play all along the night of that. So now I show you how to articulate in slowly. I sing and I give you after all the name of the chords, okay? So from the start, siempre que te pregunto, D minor 7, que cuando, cómo y dónde, tú siempre me respondes, quizás, quizás, quizás. 1, 2, y así pasan los días, 1, y yo desesperando, y tú contestando, quizás, quizás, quizás. Está perdiendo el tiempo, pensando, pensando, o lo que más tú quieras, hasta cuándo, hasta cuándo. Y así pasan los días, y yo desesperando, y tú contestando, quizás, 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 quizás. So, and now I give you the name of the chord again, and you're good looking from the top, okay? Siempre que te pregunto, D minor 7, G minor 7, A7, D minor 7, G minor 7, A7, D minor 7, D minor 7, sorry, A7, B flat 7, A7, D minor 7, G minor 7, A7, D minor 7, G minor 7, A7, D minor 7, D minor 7, A7, A7, D6, D, A7, D6, D, and then the end, D minor 7, G minor 7, A7, G minor 7, A7, D minor 7, D minor 7, D minor 7. Go up or from here, okay? B flat 7, 7, E minor 7, O minor, major 7 and 9. So beautiful, like that. So you decide, you have the choice, of course. I think you have all the tools for to make so beautiful songs, and you decide. You have a lot of options. We can play this song in many ways. So, but I've tried to give you the most simply way to sing and play, because in ballad will be really easy. Okay, siempre que te pregunto que cuando, cómo y dónde, tú siempre me respondes, quizás, 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 bye, bye, y así pasan los días, y yo desesperando, y tú contestando, tu suivo, quizás, 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 tu suivo, estás perdiendo el tiempo, pensando, pensando, por lo que más tú quieras, hasta cuándo, hasta cuándo. Y así pasan los días. Oh. Y yo desesperando, tú contestando, quizás, 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 So thank you very much for your patience and your attention and your fidelity. I hope you enjoy, because it's only enjoy. It's fun. And if you have I think you have all the tools for to make beautiful songs. And you see there's a lot of options. You decide by yourself, but very simply, you see you have all the name of the chords, you have the details of the notes. Well, you got to make a big travel a long way with that. So thank you very much. And if you explore all my channel, you will discovering maybe a big playlist of Latin songs. This one will be inside, of course, and from Carlos Tom Jobim, a big playlist, and my passion, my big love for Michel Legrand. But you understand, check it out. What is the value of the kitchen sword? It's 0, because I have adapted between the chest voice and the throat voice, but normally it will be another tone, and there's some tone that are really difficult, feel like B or F sharp or C sharp. That's a tonality is very difficult when you are beginners. So in D minor it will be really easy, you see. So thank you very much for your attention, and I hope to see you again on my channel, and enjoy that the last word. Thank you, bye bye.